Morning, everybody. It's 8:42, and this is your pre-opening comment for this morning, Wednesday, um, the 18th and 18th, 17th. I'm sorry, don't want to rush the week. It's video number 1410. Okay, so we had a bunch of economic news this morning. Uh, Mortgage apps down. I know you're getting tired of hearing it. I'm getting tired of seeing it. We've been down probably 15 out of the last 17 weeks. Okay, earnings reports today. Target, Lowe's, the important one, Krispy Kreme, TJX. Target was a miss, as well as a miss on margins. The stock closed 180 and change. Trading 174, and that is down about $6 or 3.6%. Lowe's with a beat, the stock is 217 up 278 or 1.3%. TJX, a miss on revenues, a beat on earnings, but also poor guidance. The stock is 65.74. That's only down 91 cents or 1.3%. So nothing overwhelming there. Retail sales came in exactly flat, zero change from last month. X autos up 0.4%. So autos were the lack of sales in autos were a drag, and gas, ex autos and gas, up 0.7%, and that is not inflation adjusted. So that's why that number looks higher. Um, Krispy Kreme misses 12.65, down $1.87 or 13%. And that only says that there aren't enough people trying them because they are good. Okay, we have FOMC later. And just a minor comment, there's an article on the tape this morning about how Regal Cinema, which is owned by Cineworld, is complaining about revenues because there haven't been any blockbuster movies. First of all, I find that hard to believe, seeing as Top Gun is just past Titanic, well over $1 billion worldwide. But maybe Regal just doesn't get those titles. Regardless, you know, Cineworld is a penny stock, literally. Um, there are two symbols for it, but even the high priced one is only 72 cents. The other is about 27 cents, I think. So we have FOMC this afternoon at 2. We have gas inventories, I think, at 10. We have business inventories, and I think that comes out at 10 also. So there's not a lot to discuss as far as that. But the UK had incredibly bad numbers as it relates to inflation. Double digits, 10.1. And, I know that a big piece of that is energy, and I know that that's just going to get worse. And I can't imagine that it's not going to pull up our energy prices. Clearly, that's the case with nat gas, which is approaching the old high of 966. It is literally trading 962. This is 966, I believe, 966.40. And that was on the day that we had the fire and explosion in Freeport, Texas at the facility, which just crushed it by over 50% of its rally. Rallied back up into that area, halfway reversal here, breaking out here. This absolutely tells me that we're headed to 12 or $14, just a measured move. And in fact, we have broken that high. The high today is 967.70. So that's a new recovery high. Uh, Give you a little bit of a better look at what that actually looks like, coming from under $2, making new highs again. The other chart I want to discuss is the bonds, the TLT. I posted a chart yesterday afternoon or last evening, and I said that I liked this. And in fact, I do like it. Um, but I like it. You see this flag that we have here? First of all, we have a great channel going down, and we hit the bottom of the channel and we came back up to the last important break to the downside. Now we're looking at another channel, which is a flag coming off this. And although I like it a little bit lower. I don't want people to be rushing in and buying it. I only like it down here, which is, let's call it 139 and a half. That's not very far from where we are right now. We're 140 and 8/32, which is 140 and a quarter. I'd like to try and buy it in this 139 and a half area, because that would give me into support and also a pretty good stop. Another thing that I like here this morning is copper. Uh, I'm having there are a couple of copper stocks that I really like, primarily SCCO. I posted it last night in a list of stocks that I liked. Um, and we do have a nice trend line here off the lows. The problem here is that it could also be a bear flag, since we really need to clear this area to get excited about it, and the MACD looks like it's going to try and roll over. So I'm going to stand aside on this, but I'm also going to be ready if we get a break to the upside, and clearly any close above 370, let's call it 371, would definitely get me in there. All right, everyone. Have a good morning. I'll be back later. Be careful out there. Oh, Dow futures down about 200. They were maximum down about 238 after the retail sales numbers came out. Nasdaq was down 167, now down 146. But the one that's continued to fall all morning is the S&P. It was down 33 before the news, and it's now down. Well, it's coming back a little. It was down 41. Now it's only down 34. So pretty much holding in there. Have